as we wish you all a happy new year, it's time to make some 2019 predictions. We might have time for resolutions later. I just felt like it would get too personal too fast. So first and foremost, the NBA trade deadline is just over a month away. February 7th, 3 p.m. Eastern. Who is it, as you look into your crystal ball, that's most likely to be traded between now and then?
The one who will be talked about the most is Anthony Davis. The one who is most likely to get traded, I am going to say somebody from the Lakers.
Okay, fair. Right, yeah.
Somebody from the Lakers will get traded.
For who?
Well, I got the same thing. It'll be somebody from Boston. A very good player from Boston. Danny's the best GM in the league. He's only going to watch his team kind of stumble and kind of play okay, then fall back. And they almost have too much of the same type players. I could see Danny putting together a package, trading 3 for 1, 2 for 1, or whatever, and cleaning up some stuff, because that team's too good to keep playing the way he is, and he's too good of a GM. And he's patient. He'll give it a little more time. One thing I tell you about Daniel, good friend of mine, when you get ready to pull the trigger, it's pulled. and he'll trade. He kept on telling me, I'd have traded you. I said, I know you would have. You know?
We call him Daniel. We know it's serious. In our next prediction, though, most of us agree who will win the Western Conference, but who will represent the East in the NBA Finals?
I am going to go with the Toronto Raptors.
All right.
I like their veteran gamesmanship. When you talk about Green and you talk about Leonard, you got championship play. You talk about Siakam and Serge Ibaka. You got great defenders out on the perimeter with Van Fleet and also Lowry. They're good defensively on the perimeter. I like the Raptors. They got a well-built team, and I think they can stand the test of time.
And also, LeBron James is no longer in the
And LeBron is gone.
Which helps the Raptors a great deal. A team that I'm really trying to believe in, and I like them, is Milwaukee, because they switch a lot of stuff. They have great length, and I would have to, if I had to choose, I would choose Toronto. But I think the next team up for me is Milwaukee. The Greek Freak is just, Antetokounmpo is hard to guard.
Yeah.
And he doesn't settle. I love the fact that he puts the ball. The guy gets like 5 dunks a game. No one gets 5 dunks a game in the NBA. Hell, you get 5 dunks a week. He goes in there and he constantly is attacking. So I really like their team. And, on the outside looking in, our two teams I really thought this year would make big jumps were the Celtics and the Philly.
Yeah.
And I just don't see that either one of those teams yet. And the way Philly becomes in this mix is Joel Embiid becomes unguardable. He says, I'll shoot 1-3 a game just to show you I can make it, but I'm going to go in the paint and I'm going to hurt some people.
Which he has the ability to do.
Oh, absolutely.
So if we take it a step further then, who do you think wins the championship? Is a Warriors three-peat inevitable, or will another team hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy?
I'm going with the Warriors in a three-peat.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm going.
You don't want to go out on a limb in the social media age where they're all going to throw it back at you?
I'm going to go way out on a limb. The Warriors.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to go just the opposite. I'm going anybody but the Warriors. Anybody but Dubs.
So Warriors are the field. You're taking the field.
I'm taking the field. I really am. Because I don't feel their vibe anymore. They've got some weird things going on, man. And you can say all you want. Zeke, you and I were on championship teams. If I haven't covered down for you all year long, because whatever, I got a beef, whatever, what am I going to do in the playoffs? Like, you don't just all of a sudden, everybody says, we talked about this last night when we were just sitting around having some of your champagne. And I said, it's like you build throughout the season. You build trust. You build a lot of stuff. I don't see a lot of trust in that Golden State team. Yeah. I see the crack from within. Dynasties go down the tubes because of injuries usually, and age. You just kind of run your course. Free agency, people leave, or infighting.
Yep.
And they've got the infighting free agency thing going. Yeah. So I'm not feeling them right now.
Then since you brought up the weird Warriors vibes, I'm going to let you answer this next question first. Where does Kevin Durant end up next season? He's a free agent this summer.
Anywhere but Golden State, I think.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think he's going to go back there. I just think there's enough weird. I watch him, and there's something dysfunctional with that team right now. So I would be shocked if he goes back there. I'm not sure where KD's going to go wherever he wants to go. I mean, but I really could see him going and hooking up with another championship caliber guy, and maybe starting their own, you know, I know the New York fans will go crazy, but him taking some guy and saying, let's go here together. Let's go someplace together. It's too hard to do it alone, and he's already, you know, that alone, man, you can't beat a lot of teams you go there alone. You need players with you, you know. So I don't think he's going to stay in Golden State. So I could see him hooking up with another, you know, free agent or whatever and saying, let's go here, and man, let's win a championship together. I'm not sure what city it's going to be in. I don't think it matters anymore, but I think he's going to leave Golden State.
What do you think?
I think he'll stay in Golden State. I listened to the podcast. I think is it Chris Haynes' podcast, and you know, he said something to me that really rang loud. He said, I want to make the most money that I possibly can.
Yeah.
That was the first thing he said, and I want statues. So you can have a statue in Golden State, and you can make the most money there. Now, if you go someplace else, you're not going to make the most money, and chances are you're not going to get a statue. Golden State, you get the statue, and you get the most money. And if those are your two drivers, then I think he stays in Golden State.
So we're now, that's fair. 364 days away from the Roaring 20s. Can you believe that? So let's fast forward then to next season. Speaking of Kevin Durant, perhaps, who are going to be the best two Lakers? LeBron and?
Ooh.
Could it be KD?
I would say it could be.
Don't you say Kyle Kuzma, because I'm done.
No,
Somebody is going to join LeBron, right?
Next summer, I'm going to say, if it's next summer, if we're looking at next year, I'm saying it's Anthony Davis.
All right.
You're done. Kyle Kuzma, I say it right now, you're out of here. I wanted to see you leave. I'm telling you, I don't know who's going to join. It's just like when someone says, like, hey, it's toxic around LeBron, you know, and LeBron has to defend that and stuff like that. I don't know, man. And there's an interesting, I look at that and I wonder who really wants to go play with LeBron. I mean, I look at as a post-up guy, I would love to play with him because I think he's a great post feeder. He can give you the ball. If I'm a guy that needs the ball a lot, I'm not sure how much I want to go play with LeBron because he has to have the ball too. So it'll be interesting. So I'm going Kyle Kuzma, so you're out of here.
All right.